My name is Ihani Amadi. Yes, and I'm the CEO of We4We Media. Yes, I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, especially the United States of America, who are Africans. All right? All right, real quickly. I know this message goes to you, whether you supported Kamala Harris, whether you supported Donald Trump, or whether you didn't even support anybody. You understand? So, very important, please, very important. A lot of things is going on these days. People are talking about denaturalization of citizens, people who became citizens of America through the process of naturalization, not by birth. And people like that Trump has plans of denaturalizing them. Yes, sometimes we hear all these things. Sometimes some of them are true, and then sometimes some of them are not. Trump might not have that might not have those concrete plans, but there are people working for Trump, people like Stephen Miller, that have some plans, that are especially geared towards those directions. So it can happen. But the only way and the best way to stop those from happening is through activism and through advocacy from the public, from people like you, like myself, all right? Most policies are shaped and crafted based on people's opinions. You understand? And some policies, even after being introduced, can be amended or can even be scuttled based on the people's reactions. So it's very important that wherever we are, we try to show disapproval to some of these extreme immigration policies so that the government doesn't try to push it through. You understand? Very, very important. And then a lot of Africans supported Trump, mostly because of the LGBT and the HOMO stuff, right? Most of them just didn't really like his immigration policies, but they supported him anyway because of the HOMO stuff. But after that, it's becoming like a wake-up call. Now a lot of people are looking around like, Chineke, this is becoming a reality because some of these policies are scaring them. Because they are looking behind people that don't have their green card yet are being threatened. You understand? People that are already citizens in America, they are being threatened to be deported. And this deportation thing is very real. So please, my people, I know there are violent criminals. Yes, it's okay to deport violent criminals. But don't forget there are some Africans who have been in America for many years that have roots here. They don't even have their papers. There are people that have been here 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years. They don't have their green card yet. And all of a sudden, because they are undocumented or because they overstayed their visa, they are now illegal and they're subject to deportation. And then we're just going to let it be? No. Come on, people. We need to stand up and speak up against some of these things so that it doesn't start happening. If you don't do it now, they're going to keep doing whatever they're doing. And then they'll think we're okay with it. And they'll come after us. You understand? For some other things like denaturalization. Some of you people think, oh, I'm a naturalized citizen anyway. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. If they are done with the other so-called illegals, they'll come after you. So please, I want us to apply serious, compassionate conservatism. Please, very important. You can be a conservative, but you have to be a compassionate conservative. Let's borrow a leaf from George Bush Jr. There were times in the past, in the American socio-political past, where it wasn't that pretty to be a conservative. Then liberals were wasking and doing well. During the times of Ronald Reagan, who was a conservative, and George Bush Jr., who was a conservative. But they had the support of a lot of Democrats because they applied what George Bush described as compassionate conservatism. I want our people, especially the Africans in America, to apply compassionate conservatism in their pursuit of justice and this Trump policy matter. Some of us wait there here. You go see, say some of us go they gyrate. We they excited that we have some of our African brothers. May I tell you the funny part? Because most Africans, right, they fly through the airport, they come in through the airport. And most times when you go through the airport, you're usually inspected, right? But some other illegal aliens that come from Mexico, they walk through the borders. They go by land. Some Caribbean illegal aliens go by sea. You understand? And then guess what? At the end of the day, everybody's illegal. So you will carry visa from Niger, you will carry visa from Europe, you enter America, they do shakara, say you're different from the Mexican guy wey waka through border. Na lie. To all these so-called ultra-nationalists in America, you are the same. They asked one Oyibo guy the other day, will be ultra-nationalist, say someone that flew in from Europe, visa expired, someone from Mexico, we walked through border uninspected. Or what's the difference? He said, no, it doesn't matter, that they both gotta go. They said, what do you mean? He said, they are both illegal. Illegal is illegal. They all gotta go. So don't get excited, say you go, yeah, your visa just expired. Whether your visa expired though, or whether you fly in or whether you walk out through border, is the same. Stand up for the common man when they're being oppressed, so that it doesn't come to you. If you don't do that, after they don't deport all these so-called Mexicans that didn't go through inspection, guess what? They'll come after you. This one no be joke. Ha! Make una no let this thing walk out too far. You understand? And also, please, let's avoid what we call in Owerri the Olame syndrome. In Owerri, we have what they call the Olame syndrome. Now, the Olame is when you're being chased after by the enemy and you're running fast, and you run past the finish line, you run to safety. And once you run to safety, you feel like, okay, you've succeeded and you're good. And you turn around and you be like, Olame, that's like exasperation. You're excited, that excitement, that you've crossed the finish line. And then all of a sudden, you don't even care about the people behind you that's going to be devoured by the enemy. That's wrong. That Olame syndrome should not happen here. Olame should be, you can only scream Olame when you have crossed the finish line and your brothers and sisters also have crossed the finish line to safety. Because what is very important, don't scream Olame when there are people behind you. When you have sisters and brothers in Africa still yet to come, when you have brothers and sisters in America with the applications being destroyed for their green card, people visas being taken away from them, and you're screaming Olame, it doesn't work that way. Pico, activism and serious advocacy needed by all of us, especially these Africans in the diaspora, to help checkmate the excesses of this government, and indeed any other government in the world. Very important. Fracas more fire, fuka. Now we there.
Bar Media Pinnacle Entertainment. Derema. More fire. Fuka.